Hey, welcome back to the Chat Builds. My name is Jerome, and this is going to be a really nice episode on this lovely Honda CX500, which was an original custom Honda, but now somebody's changed it to this. I didn't do that. The bike looks really nice, but it needs maintenance. It's been sitting for a year, I think. It's not my bike, it's somebody else's. He's asked me to do the maintenance on this thing, which I think is an absolute honor. So we're going to work on that, and that's today's video. Get this thing running now. I've already started the bike. It runs, but that's basically it. I've driven it for like a few hundred meters. It was pretty rough, so the carbs need cleaning. This valve intake is cracked, so yeah, I'll just do a walk around in a minute and show you what I think I need to do on this thing. But as you can see, it's a really nice bike. It's got powder coated parts everywhere. So the frame, the bridge, the drive shaft, these things, the paint job's absolutely beautiful. It's really nicely done. The engine looks nice. These are all powder coated black. Yeah, it's got a pretty cool sound to it. There's a few things that need work, but other than that, it's a really nice bike. So yeah. The guy that I'm doing this work for, he bought it, he didn't build it, and I think it came from somewhere down south in Holland. Somebody built it over there. Yeah, maybe you recognize the bike. Well, here it is now in Utrecht. And we'll just do a walk around, and I'll show you what I think we need to do. Before I do that, if you like my channel, like my videos, please subscribe. I really, really appreciate that. And yeah, just go over to YouTube, subscribe, hit the bell, so you get notified when I got a new video out. And you can also follow me on Instagram, and I recently opened a Facebook page as well, because that's sometimes handy with like buying and selling bikes. I'm not doing anything else with that, but yeah, it's just I thought it'd be easy. So subscribe. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do on this bike is replace the front tire. It's a lot older than the one at the back, at least that's what we think, we're not really sure. So I got a similar front tire as to the back, so they will match up. I'm going to clean out these calipers, and I'm going to replace these old rubber brake hoses with steel hoses. I just noticed that the tach doesn't work. So, not really sure what's going on there, but we'll have to take a look at it, and it looks like it might be broken over here, just in there, as you can see. So it might be broken or stuck, or something's going on. We'll have to take a look at that. I'm going to replace the oil and oil filter, and it's actually leaking a bit over here, so I will replace that washer as well, which you always have to do. I'm going to replace the spark plugs as well, just to make sure. Now the starter motor over here is fine, but as you can see, it's like really damaged. So I'm just going to take that out and give it a paint job. He didn't ask me to do that, but I'll just do that anyway, just so it looks nice. Of course, the carbs over here, they need to come off. The engine is not running properly, and probably it's really dirty in here, so we'll address that as well. The only thing is that this brake lever at the back, there's no switch connected to it, so if you push this brake, there's no light coming up, so we could do that. As you can see, this one, this intake manifold thingy, whatever, that's correct, so I'm going to replace that. There's already a few things I ran into. There was no copper washer on the oil plug, drain plug underneath. so I'll have to put back. This breather hose was like, should go over there. Oh, sorry. This breather hose is connected to nothing, so it has to be connected over here, and it wasn't. Silicone crap. I'm gonna replace this anyway. Alright, so the carb is out. And the funny thing is, what I noticed is that this is it a single pull? Yeah. So it's like a dual pull carb, so you've got a wire that actually pulls the throttle, and then you've got one to pull it back as well. So you can see there's one missing here, so they took one out. Don't know why. Right, let's take this apart and do this in the ultrasonic plater. So this is how I found the carb. This is some gooey shit they put in there. Fucking hell. Look at that, it's all inside the carb as well. That's terrible. Alright, good thing this comes off, but don't do that.
Thousand years later.